Cut it.
Cut it out.
Cut.
This way it covers the funk dump.
Damn, all that.
Hi, and welcome to our Tipsy tutorial, New Year, New You.
Oh yeah.
Happy New Year to all of you. We are so happy. It is 2021.
Happy, happy, happy. Anything could be better than 2020.
Everything in today's episode is geared towards being a better version of you. I mean, it's not going to be hard to be a better version of you in 2020.
I mean, we're all, and we're all pretty freaking fabulous.
I mean, we're out of our pajamas, so that's saying something.
Yes.
So I'm Heidi, and this is Alex, and we have a special guest here with us today. This is local influencer Ingrid Brown, and she is down to party with us today.
Ingrid Brown is down.
We are going to mix up some mocktails because we figured, you know, January, we're trying to be healthy. Maybe you're doing a dry January. Maybe you are
I'm not.
counting your macros like me.
Yeah. Or maybe you just don't drink like me.
Right, or pregnant friends. Having something fancy without the little buzz on. It's also fun for the kids for Valentine's too, so.
Right.
And it's pink.
It is a very festive Valentine's Day beverage, so.
Sure is. We're going to show you how to make it. If you like raspberry and lime, you are in.
Then we're going to teach you how to take a new selfie or profile picture so you can update your social media. You should not leave a stale picture up there. It's a new year, get a fresh photo up.
The influencer knows all about it.
Yeah, I definitely need one. So I'm going to take these tips and tricks and I'm going to apply to my
Fabulous new profile photo.
Boom, boom.
Or maybe you're like looking for a new love in the new year and you need to update your dating profile picture. We just, no matter where you are, you need
It's
fresh...
always selfie season.
Yeah, it is. Then we're going to end with our craft challenge, which is going to be our awkward selfie.
Can't wait.
Awkward selfie
That's gonna be
challenge.
awesome.
Can't wait.
All right, so let's get started with our mocktail.
Yeah, so like I said, if you like raspberry and lime, this is the place for you.
And if you want to throw some vodka in there,
Yeah. Today, we're not doing that for you. So actually, we're going to start off our mocktail with about a third to halfway up your glass full of ice with a DIY puree. It's delicious. Believe it or not, you're using an organic reduced sugar raspberry preserve mixed with a handful of raspberries and then some limeade. So you get like super sour, a little sweetness from the limeade. Thank you, Trader Joe's, we love you.
And then how do you mix it up?
So we threw it in the blender this time. You can also use a cocktail shaker and just shake it up just to kind of like emulsify the chunky jam so it doesn't look like vomit in your cup. And then you could save it. You can save it. You can put it on top of ice cream if you want. And the kids would actually love that.
I've never heard about putting jam on a drink. It's such a fun, innovative idea.
And it adds sugar, but also like that yummy like fruitiness too.
Yeah.
And actually it's done in a lot of cocktails, so why not do it in a mocktail? Gotta get the chunks out. So you're gonna fill that up with ice, and it's super easy because next you're just gonna add some sparkling either lemonade or limeade. I like bubbles. How do you feel about bubbles?
Love it.
Go girl.
We're bubbly.
We're bubbly, all right. So just half of that. And then because you've got the tart, the sweet, and the puree, you can cut your sweetness a tad with just a sparkling raspberry. Hello, I'm here. Just kind of stick it with the raspberry theme. Come on, baby, don't go over it. They look so good, they smell so good. A couple of raspberries for garnish, because duh. The lime on the edge of the glass. A little mint, our mint's a little saggy, but it's coming around. A little mint in there, and oh, what do you know? There's 3 ready for us already. Kid friendly and non-alcoholic. So, girls, let's get our mocktail. I'll pass it. I'm so rude. I just take my own. I'm like, me first. Cheers.
Cheers.
Saúde.
Saúde. It's like salud in Italian. And then you can move your garden out of the way so it doesn't go in your nose if you'd like.
Wow, it's really good. It's fresh.
Ooh, it's almost like raspberry sherbet.
Oh my gosh, my kids would love this.
You could turn this into popsicles for your kids.
Totally could.
Keep the sparkling out of it maybe and just add like still lemonade. Popsicles.
The jam is perfect. It sweetened it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
This is so yummy. So what are the macros?
Girl, I am not calculating that for you.
Just know it's keto-friendly and low carb.
Yeah. No, and no.
It's alright.
Although the jam is reduced sugar, so props to that.
I love it. I do too. So good, refreshing.
Because who doesn't love lemonade, you know?
Just be good by the pool.
Yeah, my pool. At the beach. My beach.
All right, so Ingrid is going to be our fabulous model today, and we're going to talk about how to get a great updated profile photo. So ideally, you would want someone to help you do this. It's much better if you have somebody else who can take it of you. But if you have to do selfie mode on a tripod, or you can rig it up on something, then there is the timer option on your phone. So set it to like 10 seconds. Turn the camera around to face you so you can actually like see what your pose is. Put that timer on, and then it gives you 10 seconds to kind of adjust your pose and make sure it looks good. So we're going to talk about a couple of lighting and posing tips so that you get the best possible images on your cell phone. If you have somebody else take it for you, you can put it in portrait mode. So portrait mode is definitely the most flattering for portraits because it's going to blur the background for you, which helps get rid of distractions.
It kind of gives that professional look.
It does, definitely. You want a nice background. I mean, if you could just
You can't get nicer than this.
Yeah. But if you don't have it in the photo collective close to you, at home, pick a solid background, something solid, or if you have some cool wallpaper, that's usually a great place. But more important than the background is actually the lighting. You want to set up near a bright light source. So you should be either by a window or a sliding glass door. So we have these big windows here on the left. You want to be by a big light source. The next thing you want to do is you want to angle yourself exactly how she's angled right now is perfect. You want to turn your face so that your face is 75% lit and only 25% in shadow. The most flattering selfie light, like if you're holding your phone up like this, the most flattering selfie light is actually to look directly into the window. For any other type of portrait, you actually want to turn just slightly away from that light source. So looking at your face, you want to even turn a little bit more this way. Yep, she's got just a tiny bit of shadow on the side of her nose and the side of her cheek, and that's it. Everything else is really evenly lit. That's your goal for good portrait lighting. And then you also get catch lights in the eye, which is really pretty. Most of the time a bad photo is just bad light, right? Lighting is everything.
Yeah.
Posing. The most flattering is to be seated and have somebody slightly above you taking the photo. Good, and then coming right up above and getting something close up is really nice. Angles are good in general. So you can actually put your whole body towards the window. Yep, and cross the legs. Good, and then, yep, turning over your shoulder like this. And then just maybe put your hands together like, yep, good. And then try to do a few different expressions. Smile, maybe do a serious expression. However long you can, pay someone to be your friend to take those photos until they get really annoyed with you. But so that you have a lot to choose from after the fact.
I need these dips.
So this would be an example of the kind of lighting you don't want. Now I'm set up opposite the light source. So there's a ton of light coming in behind her. That's going to make her look really, really dark in the picture. She's going to have no catch lights in her eyes. Even if you lighten it up in post-processing, her skin's going to look all muddy. Like, it's just not a good look when you're not properly lit. So I'll take one just as an example. Yeah, make a ratchet lizard face.
These girls.
Hello!
We're about to do the challenge.
The
best worst selfie.
All right, it's time for our craft challenge. This is our awkward selfie challenge. My favorite thing ever, being awkward. So we all have our cell phones here, and we are going to pass around this little basket, and there is a particular selfie that we have to enact in each piece of paper. So we're going to call it out, and then all three of us are going to take our selfie on our own phone. We're going to show them to you, and you can be the judge who did the best for each animal.
I'm loving it.
You can let us know in the comments below. All right, let's start this. So you go first.
Let's
You're
do
a
it.
guest first.
Ta-da.
All right.
You're ready? Angry bear. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
It's funny already, and we're sober. Next one.
Ratchet lizard.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun.
Hyper squirrel.
2, 1. Overstuffed caterpillar.
3,
2, 1.
Oh, I think I pulled something in my neck.
If we can connect the face with the body,
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh dear.
offensive duck. 3, 2, 1. Wait, there was 2. Oh, another one.
A prowling cougar. 3, 2, 1.
It looks like it's
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and say hello in the comments below.